Ringo, this is Wylie Hubbard here. And he goes, oh, yes. He goes, where's your band? I said, oh, this is Rick Richards. It's just the two of us. He's my drummer. He goes, you just travel with the drummer? And I go, yeah. And he goes, so he starts coming introducing me to all these like movie stars. And he said, it's Wylie Hubbard from Texas. He's brilliant. He travels with the drummer, doesn't travel with the bass player. Almost 10 years ago or something, somebody come up and said, Ringo's talking about you on his website. And so I go to his website. He says, here's who I've been listening to. George Martin sent me some mono tapes of the Beatles session we did there. And and then he said, Dylan has a new record. I like that. And he says, fella in Texas, Wylie Hubbard, Snake Farm. Woo, I like it. And so I went, wow, that's strange because I'd never met him or anything. So Rick Richards and I, the drummer, we were doing a duo thing, kind of like that Tony Joe, just guitar and drums. And so we were up playing caves. And this guy comes up and said, my name's Brent Carpenter. And he said, I do the videos for Ringo Starr. And he said, I burned Snake Farm for him and gave it to him. And so he said, Ringo's playing the Greek Theater tomorrow night and wants to come out and wants to meet you. So we go out there and meet Brent, and he takes us back there, and he goes, Ringo, this is Wylie Hubbard here. And he goes, oh, yes. He goes, where's your band? I said, oh, this is Rick Richards. It's just the two of us. He's my drummer. He goes, you just travel with the drummer? And I go, yeah. And he goes, so he starts coming introducing me to all these like movie stars. And he said, it's Wylie Hubbard from Texas. He's brilliant. He travels with the drummer, doesn't travel with the bass player. So then he says, come out and sing Help With My Friends for my encore. And I said, so we go back and we're in the video truck watching the show because Brent's doing it. So anyhow, we're just kind of watching everything for about an hour or so, and all of a sudden Brent goes, time for you to go. And I go, well, hey, man, thank you so much. We had a great time. He goes, no, it's time for you to go on stage. I went, really? And he said, yeah, he wouldn't have meant it if he didn't ask. He doesn't, if he says something, he means it. So I went out there, and I'm kind of standing back there with these guys. He runs off, and he says, and then they come back out, and I go back out, and I'm singing on Gary White's, Mike Dreamweaver guy, right? And all of a sudden, this guy looks at me, and I go, Ringo said I could. Ringo said it, because we're singing. And so after it was over, it was just really...
Ringo said it was okay.